Hey guys, welcome back to the Not Basic Homestead. Today I am going to make a potato leek soup. Got these beautiful leeks from that local farm stand, the Daniel's Produce. And I was trying to think, gosh, what can I do? And also, I'm in a little challenge with myself, well, with our family, because I need to free up the freezer, okay? I need to free up the freezer because we only got 6 pounds of ground beef left. Oh my gosh, we use the ground beef a lot. I mean, we've cooked a lot of hamburgers this summer and stuff, and then ground beef is just so easy, so quick, and you can do so many different things with it, right? Well, I have other meats in the freezer that we need to eat before, they all get freezer burn or go bad. So I'm not going to buy any more meat right now, none at all, until I can get enough room in our freezer for the 60 pounds of ground beef that we are saving up for. So today I had this leek and I thought, gosh, what can I make with it? So I'm not gonna cut the rings, the leaves or whatever. I'm not gonna use that part. I'm just gonna use these little rings here, which we're gonna come over and I'm gonna take it over to the sink and we're gonna rinse them out because leeks are grown with a lot of sand. And there's a lot of dirt in leeks too. So we're gonna come over here and I think it might come to this side of the sink so you guys can see a little bit better, okay? Ooh, no. There we go. All right, so cool water. And I've got an over the sink drain, sorry. I almost lost you guys. Okay, anyways, I'm just breaking these rings up and rinsing them out. Some people throw them in water, and let it soak, but I'm just breaking these up because I want them broken up because I'm going to use this as our onion. I'm not really following a recipe. I'm kind of just following off of just some things that I've done before. So, but this will get these nice and clean. Oh, it smells good already, guys. Smells good already. And I figured I should probably do a soup video because it is Souptember. So, if you get on YouTube, there's a collaboration, I believe, put on by the Mennonite Farm Wife. Get on there. I have already gotten some amazing ideas for some soup. So, in fact, there was one that Linda's Pantry put on. It was a creamy zucchini lemon soup. Oh my gosh, I have some zucchinis that we're going to try that soup out. I'll have to let you know how that goes. So, but I'm just getting dinner prepped for right now because this is going to be an Instapot meal because I've got my 10-pound bag of green beans put together. Oh, goodness. I got all the beans out of that one snapped, and then I've got them weighted out, and later, you guys, I will be putting out a video on what I'm doing with all of the green beans. So it's going to take me a couple of days, so the video will come out in a few days. But okay, I got all of those separated, and so now I'm just running them under the water just to make sure all that sand and grit's off, which it is. But I'm going to leave these here for a little while to drain because we're going to come back and we're going to get the other vegetables prepped, okay? So make sure I got high enough. Oh, I need to take a towel and kind of wipe that off. So, all right, so one other thing, and another reason why I'm doing this soup too, is because I got a lot of potatoes that have they're trying to grow potatoes. basically that's how bad it is. So what I normally do when I peel potatoes is I just, well, see, these got a lot of, they need to go. We need to use them up. So, and that's one thing, you know, like I'm trying to use everything that I have instead of having to throw away. It just kills me to throw things away. Oh, I want to get back to that free the freezer challenge. Okay, so it is a little challenge that Renee from Pike Creek Farm came up with. And I thought, God, how amazing. So, you know, that's why you'll see under the video, you'll see a hashtag with free the freezer on it, because I think it is a wonderful idea. You know, so many of us want to stock up stuff or whatever and then not use it. And, you know, we can't do that. We have to rotate our pantries and our freezers as well. We have to rotate everything. And like I said, I buy a lot of stuff when it comes on sale because I always want to have something. I need to move my beans out of the way. So I always want to have something. Oh, yep. Goodbye, potato. It's squishy. I'm not going to use a squishy potato. So, but yeah, I just thought with this soup, we'll do like a potato, ham. I had some ham slice steaks that were on sale that I got that I need to get used up as well. They have been in my freezer for a while, but now is the time of year where we want to do all these kind of foods that I have in the freezer. I mean, like today, beautiful day, little chilly. Oh, I don't know. I think it's in the 70s, upper 70s maybe, but it's cloudy, overcast. We had a little bit of a sprinkle that came through. Beautiful thunderstorm last night. Oh man, that was wonderful. I love thunderstorms and just sitting out on the porch and watching thunderstorms. Oh, in case you're wondering, this is a potato peeler that I got years ago from Pampered Chef. One thing I like about it, I don't know if you can see, but it's got that little corner on the end. And, you know, when you got some divots or something like that that you can't get out, you can just use it to get that. And so I really, really like it. And it was a little package and it came with all different kinds of, gosh, I don't know what you want to call them, shreds, I guess is what you could say. Like some you can make look wavy and things like that. And we use that. I'll use that, you know, sometimes if I'm making a using carrots or something that I need ribbons for, or, you know, zoodles. If you want to do zoodles with your zucchini. I've done that before too, and using that. So, yeah, these potatoes. And potatoes are starting to come at better prices now because they're, I want to say like potatoes are all in season now. So that's a good deal. And it just always seems like the wintertime, the prices go down. Hopefully they do. But, yeah, I bought this bag thinking, oh, I got all these plans for it, and then forgot all about it. Completely forgot about it. Ooh, there we go. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little coughing fit. I'm still trying to recover from whatever it is that I had. So, and then I finished peeling potatoes, and I realized I had to go get Sammy from school, so I got her from school, and now I'm back. So I'm doing dinner prep again because I have a meeting tonight, and we got Bible study tonight too. So I want to have dinner ready, or basically ready, when we get home. Because what I'm going to do is we're doing an Instapot meal. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my Instapot turned on to saute right now. And let that get warmed up, and so we can do, oh, I better put some oil in there too, because we're going to fry up those leeks. And I'm going to get a couple cloves of garlic out and get those used, get this as well going. Again, I like to smash these. An awesome Rachel Ray trick. She's one of my favorite cooks. I enjoy her. I miss her 30-minute meal show. I really do. I've been watching all the old reruns of it. So, Rachel Ray, if you ever see this, bring back 30-minute meals, okay? Oh, and I also got myself some honey ginger tea brewing to see if that'll just kind of help me out a little bit. I feel my voice today has just, I don't know, like I thought yesterday I was doing great and I thought, oh gosh, finally I'm getting over this, but nope, I sure am not getting over this. All right, but I want to get the garlic prepped and ready to go because I'll let those leeks aren't going to take long at all to saute up. I mean, not long at all. And I just want them to get a little soft and just a little bit of color on them because I'm also going to throw some ham chunks in and get some color going on that as well. But again, like I said, when we get back from Bible study, we will put cream inside of the soup. You know, Wednesdays are going to start becoming longer days. You know, late nights. So, of course, you know, Sammy and I probably would eat dinner if I didn't have my work meeting. Or whatever, so. All right, so I got my garlic. I'm just gonna put that all up here to the side. I'm just waiting for my, I'm gonna rinse that off. Sticky garlic hands. All right, now, as you guys know, I do have a separate wood cutting board that we use for meat, but I just don't feel like cleaning it, and I just want easy cleanup tonight because I will be up late tonight canning. So, but I use the plastic cutting board. So just one ham steak is all I'm doing because I don't really want a lot of leftovers because again, like I said, I'm trying to free the freezer. This probably would freeze well. I do like to freeze a lot of soups, especially for work, but I have enough soups in the freezer right now that I need to eat those. And I'm gonna lean more towards stuff like this than my other soups, but we will be getting there. We will be doing some freezer meal preps and all kinds of things, guys. So, all right, that is ready to go. The ham is good. So I'm gonna start cutting the potatoes. How do I wanna do this? Oh, there's the Instant Pot. So let's go over to the Instant Pot, okay? We'll get the Instant Pot going. Here, I'm gonna pause you to get set up. Okay, so, oh, yep, it's ready. So my leeks, I got them all in rings here. So I'm just gonna throw these all in here. I'm gonna let these cook up just for a little bit before I get the ham going in. So I'm gonna bring you in so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna stir those around. Okay, I'm gonna let those sit for just a second, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna let those cook for just a minute or two here. While I do that, I'm just gonna slice up my potatoes, and I'm slicing them up into smaller cubes. We kind of like our potato soup to be just a little bit smaller cubes for potato soup. You know, I bet you could use frozen hash brown potatoes for this too, I wonder. That's an idea. I probably could throw this in the slow cooker as well, but again, like I said, you know, we're gonna cook this. I'm gonna do it kind of like how I did my green beans and potatoes the other day. I'm gonna cook it for 10 minutes in the chicken broth, and then I'm gonna let it naturally release out. And then that way, when we get home, everything will definitely be ready. And then all I gotta do is turn that saute function back on, and then we'll throw the heavy cream in, and boom, it'll be ready to go. But we will finish out and see the final product. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna try and start doing videos coming out twice a week. So I do have a poll in my on my community tab, so go ahead, go there, and you know, do the poll. And then I also have a poll on my Facebook page with the Not Basic Homestead on Facebook as well. So it'll help me out a lot, you know, to know which days that we're gonna come out on. So far right now it looks like Thursdays and Sundays, because that's all I've gotten votes for so far. So that's what we're gonna do. I know I've always been really sporadic about my videos, but I really want to be more consistent, and I want to be here for you guys. You know, you guys are why I am doing this. So, God, yeah, I could really feel it in my voice. Oh, I'm gonna check on the leeks, make sure they're not burning. All right, they're good. I'm gonna throw the ham in. The ham's already cooked, but I just want a little color on it. You know, brown equals flavor. So, yeah, I don't know. I've just kind of thrown this little soup together based off of stuff that we've done before. My husband makes a really good potato soup as well. Oh, goodness. You know what? Which I really enjoy that every once in a while. If you hear some noises, I got the house open. Like I said, it's just been a beautiful day, and you know, we like to, whenever Bo, don't, please don't, no bark. He's probably gonna bark. I hear kids outside. It's after school, so they're all running around the neighborhood, and he likes to bark at them. But again, like, yeah, the windows being open, oof, it's just so nice. Let's clear out this house. Oh my goodness, all the gunk going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just can't free myself of this. Okay, I'm gonna put these potatoes back into this bowl. I did order a new camera stand, so hopefully when that comes in, I can be able to get some better angles in for you guys, because I can't, you know, get stuff to bend down or nothing on this one, so hopefully. All right, the next thing that we're going to be putting in this, oh, I just lost all my garlic. It's a good thing. I always wipe my counters down before I cook, because, and that's why I wear an apron, because I am a messy cook. Anyways, these are the last of the garden carrots that we had. Well, not the last of the garden carrots. I still have tons of carrots out there. But these are the ones from when, a while ago, when I peeled and picked them. And I mean, they're still good because I did that vinegar wash with them, which, even your garden produce, it makes it go good. But I'm just not eating them, and I'm gonna throw them in the soup. Instead of pulling out my frozen carrots, I'm just gonna use these up. I'm kind of looking through my fridge going, God, you know, what can we use up? And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna free the fridge, and we're gonna free the freezer. I have a bunch of bell peppers and jalapenos that I need to process up yet, and banana peppers. I think, because I don't really have that many jalapenos, I'm gonna do more of that cowboy candy. But I think I'm gonna do a combination of it, because I don't really have enough banana peppers to justify getting me some 5 pints. Because, oh, you guys, that banana peppers were exactly what I wanted. But I think I'm gonna do a mix of jalapenos and the banana peppers, and make some more of that cowboy candy, I'm just gonna do pint jars the next time because I think that'll be a really good amount to open up. So, and we'll use those big pint, oh no, the half pint jars is what I want to do them in. Those 2 pint jars that I did, we're gonna save those for when we have like parties and stuff like that. So I'm gonna check on the ham here. All right. That is definitely ready. So let's get, I'm gonna throw the, oh, I have my scraper thing. I used to have a little scraper. I don't know what I did with it. I got my bread one, but you know what? I'm just gonna take my cutting board over. Duh. So we're gonna throw the garlic in, and I'm gonna get the carrots in here. While the garlic. So with garlic, I know I've mentioned before, you don't want to put garlic in too early because it will burn. So while that's getting ready, I'm going to bring you guys over closer so you can see what we're doing. Okay, so that's what we got going on inside right now. Everything's ready. The garlic, you cook it until it starts being fragrant. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw all those potatoes that I had cubed up and give everything a good stir. Now I wanna start getting some liquid in, so I'm gonna, oh, it's sealed so good it doesn't wanna come off. Throwing in a quart of our chicken stock that we made. So I'm gonna make sure I get everything down in here. All right. I'm just gonna throw some seasoning salt. It came with our thing, but I don't know. I just wanna get it used up. And I'm gonna just throw in some black pepper. And just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of my onion powder. We gotta use it, right guys? Just a tiny bit. Hopefully it doesn't turn everything green or too green. So, let's see if I can get you guys at a good angle. So I'm just gonna stir all of this up. So this is what it looks like now, okay? And then we're gonna, got it stirred up. So then now I gotta turn it off. I'm gonna put the lid on. You know, gotta make sure it matches up the arrows. I'm gonna turn the lid on. And then I'm gonna hit pressure cook. And it's already set on high for 10 minutes. And then we're just gonna hit start. So I'm gonna let that go to let it cook, let it do its thing. I'm gonna leave it alone. Just leave it alone completely. It will do like a keep warm, and I will let it do that, let it keep warm up until I have to go for my meeting stuff. And then when we come home, I will show you what we do when we come back, okay? All right, well, we're back from church. Back. Our Bible study is really nice. They do kids upstairs while the adults are downstairs, so I really enjoyed that. But I'm just gonna take some, I went ahead and I turned this back on to saute just to warm it up. I left the lid on. It's still pretty warm, but I'm putting cold. We're just gonna do some half and half. And I'm just gonna pour some in here just to make it just creamy. So. But give you a little look-see here. So, yeah, the potatoes, the ham, the carrots, and the leeks. So, all of that. And when this is warmed up, we'll come back and we'll do a taste test with everybody. Because this is a new soup. I've never made this soup before. So, we're going to have my family do a taste test. All right. Okay. So, we're back, and now we're going to taste it. Here it is. I threw in some fresh green onions on mine. So, let's see how to
Yep.
That's really good.
And stuff.
All right, there you go, guys. Quick, easy meal. Actually, if we wouldn't have had to have been gone, after it, you know, I probably would have let it naturally release for 10 minutes and then take it out and then put the cream in while it was still fresh and warm. This dinner probably would have took, you know, maybe 30 minutes to get ready. So, that's good stuff. So, thanks guys again. Here, let me chew my food. Be polite. Okay, thanks guys for coming again, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned. We got more things coming, okay? God bless and live your lives to the fullest. Bye-bye now.